I'm going to review a pose with you that's not super challenging, but it's one that I think you should practice. And there's a few things you should be aware of just to prevent any injury or possibilities of falling. And that's suspended Baddha Konasana, which means bound ankle pose in yoga. So let's take a look at it. My hammock is set a little low today. This can also be done at the height of your hip flexors. To get started, we'll want to stand in our fabric. As you set up, you'll want to make sure that your arch is on the fabric, the heel and the toes are exposed. You'll want to stand up into the fabric with both feet. Once you're standing, you drop your hips back. Your feet will come in front of you. The knees will widen, the toes will touch, and then you could slide down. You're basically trying to bring the heels underneath your butt. Now here's where we have a little bit of a fall hazard. The only thing holding me on is my hands. So I want you to be very mindful. Hold one elbow in front and then the other. Now, as long as I have my hands and my elbows in front, I am held safely in my fabric. You can bring your hands together. This is our suspended Baddha Konasana, our bound ankle pose. Any pinch factor in the feet will get better, I promise. It's just probably the first time you've been here, it really hurts. If you want to try an inversion from here, move slowly. Thumbs are on the inside, hands are on the outside. You're basically at your ribs. Without just plopping forward, begin to hinge forward and fall into your inversion. Now you can continue to hold the fabric with your hands. If you do put your hands on the floor, you'll want to put the backs of the hands to the floor. This is just another way for us to traction the spine, lengthen the neck. You can explore reverse Namaste if you have that in your body so the hands can touch in reverse prayer behind you. I know my wrists don't particularly like that, but you could certainly try that if you like that pose. And to exit, it's a similar setup. Thumbs on the inside, hands on the outside, right on the fabric over your thighs as you just slowly pull yourself up. Nice and slow. And again, back into our position here. Remember our fall hazard. I'm gonna go one arm at a time. Comes out, and then the other. To exit, you wanna be careful of your knees. Stand up slightly, and then pull your knees together. You can either step off or pop your feet through. So there's our suspended Baddha Konasana. Like I said, any pinch factor in the feet will typically get better once you do this a couple times. Please check out all the tutorials we have on the playlist and the other playlist I have for classes. If you're struggling with anything, let me know in the comments. I'll try to help you. And hopefully I get to work with you again soon. Namaste.